Hello again and welcome back. In this video, I want to focus on the pictures we have here. I think we can create one frame and we can duplicate it and use it for all the pictures exist in the scene. So let's start doing that, and I will start with this one here. If you go to the right view, or actually it's visible right here, the frame and the size, everything is here. So let's start with this one. I will put the 3D cursor over here, and let's go to the right, and I will add plane, and I will align this to the view like that. And I know you can't see it, but when you orbit around like that, you will see the plane right here. You can move it out just a little bit like this, and if you go to the wireframe, you can see it now. Let's move this a little bit down, and let's try to put it in the center like that. All right, let's open the screen cast. Let's tap to go to the edit mode. I will hit 1 to switch to vertex selection mode. Click and drag to select these, and I will move them and align them with this edge and the blueprints, and I will grab those over here and move them just a little bit like this, and select those two vertices, and I will move them up right here and grab those and move them down. All right, that's very cool. So this is the first step. After that, now we can start with the frame, and it will be something very easy. Just hit A, select everything, and then hit I to create a small inset. Just accept the inset, even if it was thick like that, it's okay because we can control it from here. After you accept that, you can open the menu right here and give a specific number to the thickness. For example, we can start with 1 centimeter, and let's check this out. 1 centimeter looks amazing. I like that. As you can see, the middle face is selected and the faces around it are not selected, and that's something cool. So with this select face, I can detach it. So hit P and then S, P and then S to separate this face in the middle. And now I can focus on the frame. Now the middle face is switched to the object mode automatically because we detach it. And the frame itself is still in the edit mode. Now I will hit A to select everything, and now I can extrude this out. All right, now I guess we can separate this out, because what I want to do here, I want to add a slice right here. So let's grab this face with this one and hit P and then S to separate this out. And now you can tab out and give each one of them a thickness. And you can do that by using the solidify modifier. Just go to this icon right here and then hit Shift A to open the add menu, the modifier add menu, and let's search for solidify. It's right here. And you can, I don't know, maybe we can give it 2 centimeter as a thickness. All right, now I will copy the modifier from this object to this one. Select this one because we want to give it the modifier, and then hold Shift and grab this one with the modifier, and then go to this arrow and choose copy to select it. And now this object have the same information we gave it here to this. All right, after that, I guess we can push this a little bit inside towards the x-axis, hit G to the x, and push this just a tiny bit inside. Something like that, as you can see here. And now we can give it a bevel modifier as well. I will select this and Let's close the solidify, hit Shift A, and let's add a bevel, and let's change the amount to 0.2 maybe, or 0.2. All right, 0.1. All right, looks cool. I will increase this to 3, and I will copy the same modifier to this one. Grab this, hold Shift to grab this object that has the modifier and copy to selected. Right click, shade smooth, and this one shade smooth, and then go to the bevel, harden normal, and this one as well you can active harden normal. All right, one more thing here. I guess we can merge them. You can grab those together, hit Control J, and make them one piece. Actually, it's okay to do that. All right, now after creating this, now we can copy this and use it here, and we can use it as, I think, here as well. So let's do that. Well, with these two pieces selected, hit Shift D to take a copy like that. And let's rotate this 90 degrees to the Z axis like this. And let's move it right here. From the top view, you can put it in the correct place. Like that, I guess. And according to this image, well, I guess we can move it a little bit up, or maybe we can jump to the edit mode and tweak it. So yeah, let's jump to the edit mode. With these two pieces selected, hit tab to go to the edit mode. And just one thing it's very important to do, just turn off auto merge right here, because if you keep it open or active, these pieces will be merged together automatically. So just keep in mind to turn this off like that to avoid any merging. And now go to the vertex selection mode. You can hit Z to go to wireframe, just to grab those over here and just make it thinner. All right, you can eyeball it actually. It's not quite necessary to be precise here. Let's move this a bit right here, and let's compare it with the block. Let's see if what we are doing makes sense or not. Maybe we can go again to the wireframe mode and grab these two vertices and make it thinner. And maybe we can grab everything and move this up here maybe. And in the wireframe, I can grab these two vertices and move these up a tiny bit like that, I guess. Maybe thinner. Let's make it a little bit thinner. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, after that, you can hit A, select everything, and take a copy, hit Shift D, take a copy, and let's put this copy right here next to this one. And you can hit P and then S to separate this out. Tab out, and let's select this new one, the frame and the picture itself, and tab, go to the wireframe, grab these vertices, and let's move those down here. Grab those here, and let's move them a little bit up like that. And maybe we can make it a little bit wider. No, I think we don't need that. All right, so yeah, that's very cool. Looks nice. Now I will copy one of these pictures and use it on this wall according to this image, as you can see. Actually, I can put it here. So I guess we can use this one. Let's check the origin dot. Origin dot, it's a little bit off. I guess we can put it in the center. Select the image itself, right click, set origin to geometry, and grab the frame, the same thing. That's cool. Now I will grab them together and hit Shift with D and take a copy on the other side right here. And from the top, we can rotate this 180 degree like that, and we can go to the front view, and we can put this in the correct place. So with this one selected, move this down just a little bit and align it with the reference image like that. And now we can tap to go to the edit mode and grab these vertices and align them with the reference image like this. And now we need to duplicate multiple times, or maybe we can make it a little bit wider, just a little bit, not too much. And maybe this one we can move it up here like that, I guess. After that, you can use array modifier to have multiple copies. So let's go to solid and let's tab and let's check the situation here. All right. The solidify, I can apply it. I don't want it anymore. I will hit Control A to apply it. And I guess we can grab those together and hit Control J and make them one piece like that. And keep bevel. It's not necessary to apply it now. All right, now after that, I can close bevel and go back to the modifier menu and add array. And I can add 4 copies here from the count. And I can put or leave a small space between each image by pushing the factor a little bit up. Hold shift and move this a tiny bit. And you can determine that when you go to the front. And let's see what's going to happen. I will push this until the last image reach the reference image, the frame of the last one. And now let's make a comparison. Let's see if that makes sense. All right. All right, it needs to be tweaked just a little bit, I guess. So maybe it should be a little bit wider. In this case, you can grab the first one and tap to go to the edit mode and make it a little bit wider. And let's see how that will affect the final result. All right, now when you grab these vertices and move them like that to the x-axis, we are not getting what we want exactly. In this scenario, we can leave relevant offset and use constant offset. Let's tab out and let's try to put this in place. Just manipulate the distance and do what I did recently, and then grab one of these. Let's grab this vertex and let's see. All right, now here the scenario is a little bit different, as you can see. Now I can move the image a little bit and make the distance smaller. And after doing that, now we can tab out and manipulate this again. And let's make a comparison with the image. As you can see, the result makes sense. The result looks cool, but I don't know why I feel the frame here a little bit thinner. Maybe it is just illusion. I'm not so quite sure. All right, now let's see what's the next step. All right, maybe we can create this a panel, and I guess we can use one of these panels. I guess we can use this one. Hit Shift D to take a copy, and I will rotate this to the z-axis. After I put the origin dot here in the middle, just hit right click and origin to geometry, hit R to the Z, and rotate this 180 degree, and you can go to the top and put this in place like that. And we can put it here in the corner, and let's take a look and let's see what we got. Right here we can make some tweaking. All right, tab, hit A, grab everything, go to the mesh and mirror this to the x-axis like that and move this. From the top, you can put it in the correct place like that, close to the wall. And I will grab these vertices in the wireframe mode and move those down here like that to the ground. And hit A, select everything, because as you can see, the geometry is right. That's mean the normal flipped. After you hit A, hit Shift and to recalculate the normal. And go to the right and let's make a comparison and let's see if that's correct or not. All right, now I will grab these vertices and move these like that and match it with the reference image. All right, cool. I guess we can grab these vertices in the wireframe mode and move them down like that. I think this result will be better. Cool. One more thing here I would like to do. I just want to copy one of these frames to create this one, this picture. I can select the frame and apply the solidify. Hover over here and then hit Control A to apply it. And I will select this with the image itself and hit Control J to make it one piece. All right, if a problem happen, if you select this as a first geometry and then select the image itself, and as you can see, we don't have any modifier here. When you hit Control J, the modifier will be disappeared according to this geometry in the middle because it doesn't has any modifier. In this case, to avoid this problem, select the image itself because it doesn't has any modifier, and then hold Shift to grab the frame and then hit Control J. In this case, you will avoid losing the bevel modifier. All right, now I will hit Shift D to take a copy right here, and maybe we can move it down. Tab, and let's select these vertices and let's move those right here, and maybe those, I guess we can put them right here, and those, let's move them a little bit here, something like that maybe. All right, maybe we can grab those and move them down a tiny bit. All right, and this one as well, this picture, we can take a copy again, Shift D, and let's put the corner of this new copy almost right here, according to the reference image, as you can see. All right, something like that, I guess. And now we can tab and grab the side and move these vertices over here, and these vertices as well, grab them and move those down maybe right here, and this will be it. Very cool. All right, for this picture from the top, let's move it away from the panels like that. All right, I think we finished here. Okay, that's it for this video. I will end it here and see you in the next one.